And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Godwin sent in motion right. Caught quick right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw, Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued.
And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over after the interception. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing is Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He brings it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's going deep this time. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's Julian Blackman. And the Texans will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
From the 44 here on second down. On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that takes them to third down. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end it?
Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Texans intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Putting a receiver in motion. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans put together a wonderful return. Gets it back inside the 40 following the interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can...
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, that right there.
That should have been an offensive pass interference, bro. He literally crossed me and bumped right into me, bro. Look at this. That's offensive pass interference.
Are you sure about that?
I was not going for the ball. He fucking bumped into me. Oh, man, bro. This is crazy. No wonder this game was $13.
But eventually, some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate.
This is wild.
Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders take over following their 5th team interception of this ball game.
I know.